Hey everyone, welcome to another installment of Harry Potter Theory. Today we're discussing why the timid and rather innocent-looking Professor Quirinus Quirrell joined Voldemort and attempted to kill a young Harry Potter. As you may recall, throughout the Harry Potter series, we meet many number of Defense Against the Dark Arts professors. This was a position that seemed to be somewhat cursed at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, as no one witch or wizard held on to the role for very long. Indeed, as Harry makes his way through Hogwarts, we are introduced to a new Defense Against the Dark Arts professor each and every year. Quirinus Quirrell was simply the first. We initially meet Quirrell in the Philosopher's Stone during Harry's first ever journey to Diagon Alley, in which Hagrid and Harry stop in at a leaky cauldron. It's here that a timid man introduces himself to Harry as Professor Quirinus Quirrell. Described as a wizard full of nerves with an incredibly pronounced stammer, Quirrell does not appear, at first, as someone who would be out to harm children, nor as a wizard who would have been recruited by the Dark Lord. So, how exactly did this happen? From what we know, Quirrell was quite a shy person throughout his entire life, including his time as a student at Hogwarts. It's believed that he would have been targeted by his peers for his nervousness and likely not treated very well. And so, as a young man, it's believed that Quirrell set out to prove to those around him that he mattered. In this manner, he began a grand tour of the world. At this point, he had a, likely theoretical, interest in the dark arts, and it's said that he believed a pursuit of knowledge in this area would allow him to become an accomplished and more confident wizard. During Quirrell's travels, as he searched for answers about the dark arts, many people think that he was actually hoping to uncover what had become of Lord Voldemort, that he thought doing so would really show those who doubted him that he could do extraordinary things. In fact, according to wizardingworld.com, Quirrell set out deliberately to find whatever remained of the Dark Wizard, partly out of curiosity, partly out of that unacknowledged desire for importance. At the very least, Quirrell fantasized that he could be the man who tracked Voldemort down, but at best, might learn skills from Voldemort that would ensure he was never laughed at again. Sadly for Quirrell, he greatly underestimated how powerful the bit of Voldemort that remained would be. And so, when Quirrell at last came upon the Dark Lord in his shadow state in the forests of Albania, he was overtaken, and rather easily at that. The rumor goes that Voldemort, realizing the young professor would be returning to Hogwarts as a teacher, possessed Quirrell's body. From there, Quirrell's actions were largely determined by Voldemort, whose evil soul was much stronger than the feeble, albeit talented mind of the professor. So, as it happens, Quirrell never actually joined Voldemort. Rather, the professor was subjugated by Voldemort against his will. There are even indications that Professor Quirrell attempted to resist the Dark Lord and his bidding, but he was altogether too weak against the evil soul of Voldemort. In the end, Quirrell's search for greatness resulted in his untimely death. And with that, we've come to the end of another video. What did you think? Do you agree with me? Please share your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, remember, it does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live.